Yay! It is lovely to have you.
Nice to be here, Amanda. Nice to be here.
I am so excited. So, just to introduce our listeners to the guest today that I am hosting, I have the pleasure to be hosting Bridget Ndanga, based all the way in the UK and has been doing amazing on the charts since day one. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Bridget. Oh, yeah,
Oh, it's so
yesterday.
nice to be here.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Yesterday, did you listen to the top 10? We actually had you, I think you're the top five, really, I believe.
Was I? Oh,
Yes.
yesterday was really busy for me. I didn't get a
Yeah.
chance to listen.
No, but
Wow.
I will tag you on it as soon as we get like
Please.
the poster posted and stuff like that. So you can share with your fans and the
Thank you
listeners
so
whenever.
much.
No, we love your music. We love your
Thank
music.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, just to dive right into our questions as we get about our interview, do you mind just bring our audience, our listeners, up to speed with your upbringing and a little bit about your background?
Okay, so I'm a church girl.
Yeah.
I'm just one of those raised in church, like born in church, literally.
Wow.
So
Well,
I
the
was
good
raised.
news is you ended up not going astray.
Well, I had my moments. I'm not gonna lie. I had my moments when I left my parents, but growing up, I was a typical church girl. Everything I did was centered around praise and worship
Wow.
from a very, very young age. I was raised by my grandparents
Wow.
from the age of 5 up to about 12, and they were pastors. So then I lived with my parents from 12 till about 18. Then I moved to the UK.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, from the age of 18. So I've been here for quite a while. But growing up, I've always been involved in music. Anything to do with music, I
Yeah.
was always present and
Uh-huh.
active.
Uh-huh.
I even wanted to join. I'm not sure how old you are, but back in the day, there used to
Yeah.
be a group called Chipao.
Yes, Chappelle. Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
I really wanted to go and start right.
Wow.
Anything to do
Yeah.
with music. But
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
my parents, very traditional, especially my mom.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
you can't go
Our
there.
parents, really, our parents, they were like that, to be honest.
Yes.
I am going to tell you, my mom's just started supporting my journey as I started radio. I've been doing film, I've been doing acting, I've been doing
Yeah.
so opposing until last 2 weeks ago. That's when she's like, okay, so what do you want to do? I was like,
Yeah.
I have gone to acting school. I've gone that's what I want to do. You're like,
Yes.
you know,
They
and she's
don't
like,
believe in things like this. They
they
don't.
don't. They don't. But thank
Yeah.
God for our generation now, right? Our
Yes.
generation now, we're chasing our dreams. Now we believe
Oh,
in our
yes.
purpose. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, that is so,
Yeah.
and it's good to know. So when you moved to England, did you move with your parents or you got invited with, or maybe it was school, or how did you go to England?
Yeah. So what happened is my two older sisters came first.
Okay.
And then immediately after I was finishing my A levels,
Right.
back then you could go to British Council, apply for universities, and come to the UK. It was
It's
that
like that.
easy.
It was
So I
easy.
got an offer for uni to come to the UK, and that's how I came and started
Wow.
going to university.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight from A levels went as quite straightforward. But it was also very challenging because, as you
Oh, we're losing you. I'm losing you. I am losing you. Ooh, let me pause it. Oh,
and
sorry.
do all the things you can imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah, because I feel like coming here, even up until now, you mentioned something that is every time I tell people when I say I'm 10 years in Canada, oh my gosh, that's like a long time. To me, it's never like enough to say it's a long time
yeah,
because it's still adjustment. It's a culture change and you get to have
yes,
a culture shock, right? And I'm like, I can never
yes.
get used to it because I am more Zimbabwean than anything because I am
That
so
same here.
bilingual. full show, half Shona, half Ndebele. I am so Zimbabwean. So it's like one
Yeah.
of those, I miss home, and I can never say I am Canadian, fully Canadian,
Yes.
right?
I can
Because,
totally relate. Yeah.
right? That's quite interesting. So when you went to uni, did you go to study music, or what did you study before you decided to say, okay, I want to get into music?
So I did what most people were doing at the time, which was
Okay.
nursing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I was just going with the flow.
Right.
Apply to uni, to this uni, and do this course because it's good for you. So
Yeah.
I just went with the flow. But while I was at uni, I met a girl who I became friends with, and she used to go to a church that I was raised in.
Oh,
So
wow.
she brought me to church. So that was my saving grace. So I
Yeah.
only managed to experiment for a couple of years, and then I was brought back in church, luckily. And I became part of the girl group. So I started singing again,
Wow.
recording. We actually recorded an album at the time with the girl group in church in my early 20s now.
Right. Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That is so amazing and good to know. That's interesting. So was it the moment that you decide, actually not even that moment, when you were young, when did you discover your passion for music? Like at what age?
Do you know? I think as early as 5 years.
Wow.
That's how far back I can go. Because even I remember in junior school, we used to do
Yeah.
music lessons.
Right.
And when I was still infant school, I can't remember what, I think in Zim they just call it primary school, but here
Yeah.
it will be infant, which is from reception, grade 0 to
Uh-huh.
grade 3. So somewhere around that age, I remember going to music class
Wow.
and doing the do re mi fa sol la ti do,
Yeah.
just in the music class with the music
Yeah.
teacher.
Uh-huh.
And he said, your soprano is so distinct. So
Wow.
he picked me out
Uh-huh.
from everyone, and I became part of the senior school choir when I
Mm-hmm.
was only in infant school.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I realized. So from then, because I was involved actively in music in
Mm-hmm.
church,
Yeah.
in choirs, I would get solos.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was, I was always in the lead. Every time I sang, I was always pushed forward. So that I've it's always been like that from the get-go.
And look at how when you've been chosen, to say
Yeah.
God's favor being upon you, there's nothing
Yeah.
you can do to run away from it. Especially when
No.
you're like, I feel like I'm as ordinary as everybody else. I feel like,
Yeah.
why am I being picked? Because you're different in your own way. You're
Yes.
called to
Yes.
stand out instead of fitting in. And even just when I listen to your songs, like, Titan, you're the best, buddy. Like, you're the best. You know what I like. You know what I like listening to. And I
Oh,
really, really
thank you.
love it. So, when did you decide then that you wanted to pursue now music, seeing that you came to study nursing, which we were all forced to study nursing, but I was the
Oh,
stubborn.
did you do nursing?
No. No, I did IT. I did IT, but then because with me, my dad always used to tell my mom, because my mom is in England, and my mom every time used to always say, "Oh yeah, she needs to study nursing so that when she comes here, it's easier." You know the story.
Yeah.
It's easier for her. And my dad was like, "She's not a nurse." I used to model, I used to dance, I used to sing. I'm more of an entertainer more than anything.
Yes.
And my dad
Yes.
was like, no, he's not gonna do that. And she loves makeup. She can do beauty therapy and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But my mom, no, no. I was like, anyway, I love gadgets. I love technology. I'm gonna do IT. I did IT when I came here. It did help me, but then I decided, you know what? I'm an artsy person more than anything. I've always
Yes.
wanted to be a part of drama, acting, and all that jazz. And then
Yes.
took myself to theater school. And after theater school, I was like, okay, I think we can
Yeah.
go. It's one of
Yes.
those, it's when we go with, I think our generation now, we're actually now chasing our dreams in our 30s, right? Because in
In a
our 20s,
crazy way. We
in
were
a crazy,
deprived.
I know, right? Because again, because our 20s, where I think because our parents, we kind of try to do things for our parents in our
Oh,
20s,
yes.
right?
Pleasing
And
them. Yes.
yeah, although some of us were too stubborn to do that. But life happens, right? So having to say to yourself, okay, fine, music is where I want to go and record. And
Yeah.
now we're listening to on radio.
I
just saying,
know.
okay, this is Bridget and
I
working with
know.
them inspired and all those guys. When did you
Yes.
decide, okay, I want to get back into it like that?
So I'm gonna get all spiritual now.
Oh, please, that's what I understand more than
I'm gonna
anything.
good. I'm pleased to hear that. So I go to a church called Forward in Faith,
Awesome.
or Zayoja, as
Yes,
it's known in Zimbabwe. So
yes.
a couple of years ago, every year we have like an annual conference in England, a big conference,
Okay.
and our founder, Baba Guti comes, Ezekiel
Yes.
Guti, he comes to the
Yeah.
conference.
Uh-huh.
So 2018,
Mhm.
I just felt I need to meet him face to face because our church is massive and everybody wants a piece of that man, every single
Mhm.
person.
Of course.
And I've never been that type. I just get on with what I'm doing. I'm not, oh, I need to see him. I need to see him. But
Mhm.
2018 was different. I needed to see him. And at the beginning of the year, every year we do what we call 10 days fast. You've heard of 10 days
Yes.
fast,
Oh,
right?
we do it too. Yeah, because I was raised in Methodist, so we
Yes.
do the 10-day. Yeah.
Yes. So the 10 days fast, I was praying, oh, I really want to see him this year. Lo and behold, 2018, it happened. I
What?
saw him.
Mhm.
And it was like an activation, Amanda. The way you're drinking water, you thirsty.
I am thirsty. Actually, I'm on
Oh,
medication that
bless
actually
you.
dries my skin, my everything, my lips. It's
Oh,
for
so
my
you have to
food.
keep hydrating.
So I have to. It's
Yeah,
hard on the liver, so it's one of those. I
I
have to buy
understand.
a 2 liter.
Oh, bless
Thank
you.
you,
I
thirsty. I
understand.
am actually thirsty. But thank you.
Anyway, so I
And
met him. Me and my husband.
mhm,
We met him in private,
mhm.
and we just had a chat. I had nothing to say to him. I just wanted to see the man. I mean, I was raised in this church. I've never had the opportunity to meet him.
Mhm.
And at that time, it just felt that year, it felt the time has come that I meet him.
Ah,
And I'll tell you, I met him, he prayed for us, he spoke blessings over us. And Amanda, after meeting him, the
mhm.
months that followed, it was like an activation of music. The amount of songs that I have now,
Yeah, yeah.
I could write 2 albums.
I like
Two
that.
albums.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. And look at God. The funny thing about God, how he works.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do not believe this because we live in a world where we want instant gratification, microwave
Yeah.
life, right? But
Yes.
the one thing that we need to pay attention and know and remember is God is God. When he
Yeah.
activates it, acceleration mode, you cannot keep up.
You
You know,
can't.
you
You
cannot keep.
can't.
And you're like, but God, come on, slowly. But then he
I
knows,
know.
he now
Yeah.
knows that you can handle it. It's only
Yes.
a matter of just prioritizing what's what.
It
And
was the
like I told you,
timing.
I can totally understand like what you're saying, but spiritually, that's my language right there.
Yeah, that's how it happened. Exactly like that. Even though at the back of my mind,
Mhm,
the desire was always there of
mhm,
recording because
mhm,
I'd been involved in different groups. But
mhm.
at the back of my mind, I always felt I would want to do this by myself. I don't really want to sing with other people because then you have to conform. And
Yeah,
I have a problem with conforming because I'm losing myself in the
yeah,
process. I
yeah,
don't like
yeah.
that. So that's
Well,
it's
the word on its own says, "Do not conform to the patterns of the world." I'm just
yes,
saying, but be transformed.
yes.
Your mind, just get out of there
Yes.
because you're
So I
not.
started hearing music. That's how crazy. I started hearing music. I'm a worshiper, a praise and worshiper,
Wow.
very passionate about praise and worship.
Yeah.
So in my private moments of worship, I would hear music and
Wow.
then I would take my recorder, start recording what I was hearing. I
Yeah.
started to do melodies.
Wow.
And so highest praise,
Yeah. Yeah.
it was a dream because you know that song, it's not usual. I did not strategize to think, oh, I need to bring different genres. No, I was hearing the music in my head, and I would tell my husband, I'm hearing kasungura guitar, the woman maoko, that
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
I'm hearing that, but I'm also hearing like techno, 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 techno.
Wow. And
I
so
was just
how
hearing
was
crazy
so then
things.
how was the okay? which brings me to the support system. You know how
Yeah,
not a lot of people, when it comes to, thank God, our generation is we're kind of understanding each other as we go. Though
yeah,
Kunevang was still narrow-minded like that.
yeah,
Right? But
yeah,
then how was your support system in terms of you were already married, you're already Mumba, right?
yeah,
And knowing you
yeah.
as a nurse, now you're thinking music is like what? How was the
Exactly.
support system? Yeah.
My husband is beyond amazing. I'll tell you that.
Mm.
Beyond.
Shout out to him, husband.
He is absolutely, because living with someone like me, I'm a dreamer. I call myself a Joseph.
Just
I've all. Are you a Joseph?
I'm a Joseph. I'm a Joseph. I'm a David. You tell me. I'm a king, queen, and I'm a Joseph. I'm a dreamer. I actually have a script that I dreamt, hey? So don't like, I totally get you. Yeah.
So living with somebody like that, my
Yeah.
mind is always on adrenaline, and I say it's
Nice.
adrenaline on steroids. It's
Nice.
always going. It's always going. So
Yeah.
I would get melodies. I would be like, Mike, can you listen to this? Can you listen to this?
Yeah.
And he put up with me, and he supported me. He helps me. He's a very good singer. If you know a group, sorry to digress, but if you know a
Yeah.
group called Appointed, back
No.
in the day in Zim, there used to
Right.
be a boy band
Was
called
it
Appointed.
SDA? No.
No, 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 no. They sang Some Landela. Some Landela.
Yes. 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 I remember that
When
song.
we
Oh, I
won,
didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
So my husband was part of that group.
Can I take you back again? Talking about being spiritual. Come on now. Look at
Yes.
alignment. Look at God's alignment. He had
Yeah.
to align you with the singer for him to understand you.
Yes.
Otherwise, it
Yes.
wasn't going to pan out.
No, it wasn't. It was
Wow.
not going to work because my songs, even the next song, which is due to come out
Uh-huh.
next week, and we're now working on the third song.
Yeah.
He's fully involved. The songs wouldn't make sense without him. There's no way I would do it without him. I
And
don't
can we,
think.
and can we play it first on After Five Radio?
Yes.
This is the moment I'm like, let me put you on the spot. Come on
Yes.
now, you can't say no. We're like, on air right now.
So I haven't even seen the video though. I'm waiting to see the video. I've not seen it. I
Wow.
can't
That's
wait. That one
amazing
is
though.
very personal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's different again. And the third one is even worse, Amanda. The third one is like, what
Uh,
is going on with me? What is wrong with me? Why can't I just do?
No, everything is right with you. Let's look at everything is right with you. And congratulations, Bridget.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We look forward
Yeah.
to that. So, any collaborations that you're planning musically to say, okay, who am I supposed to collaborate with? I know Titan is musically inclined, but I've never had him coming into gospel, which I would love to hear one of these days. But do you
Yes.
have any other collaborations that you have lined up?
Not at the moment, but I'm hoping next year. One
Mhm.
of the person I would really love to collab with is my husband.
Oh,
He's amazing. He's fantastic. I'm not even kidding. Ask Titan, he'll tell you.
yeah.
So I'm still trying to get him on board. Say, Mike, come along. Let's do a collab. I even have a name. Say, Babanamai.
Oh,
Just the
that is
two
so
of us.
sweet. That is so sweet.
So he's the main person for now. But we do have a few people because he's very musical and he's well connected in the music industry, the gospel music industry.
Okay.
I think for now, we just wanted to build my name first to gain
Okay.
momentum
Yeah.
because people don't really know much about me.
Well,
And then,
I'm as loud as you, so don't worry. We'll make them know that there's Bridget. Or
so
maybe I'm even louder, just so you know.
loud,
Yeah.
once we create enough noise,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
then we'll start approaching people.
Wow. That is so
Definitely.
great. I look
Yeah,
forward to more. I look forward to more. So when you say, oh yeah, we're planning on this next year, next year is like in less than a month, right?
I know.
Just saying.
It's like weeks away. Honestly.
I know. And I'm like, wow, already. Like this
Yeah.
year was just, I don't know. It was just crazy, the whole pandemic. And so how did you hold up though in the pandemic? Was it a good thing for you? for us to have the world on hold like that, or did it affect you mentally in a negative way to some extent?
I think this is going to sound bad, but
Mhm.
I don't like the fact that people died. That's difficult.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I will miss the pandemic. I will miss the lockdowns
I know.
because for some reason, for some of us, for me, it
Hmm.
allowed me to focus
Hmm.
on me and God.
Hmm.
I believe the pandemic was a way of God wanting attention from us as
Yeah.
individuals, because sometimes you go along with emotion, going to church, going with the flow, just doing things routinely, but
Hmm.
everything came to a halt. Everything came to a standstill,
Yeah.
and we had no option but just to look to him as individuals.
And who can only do that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Only God.
Only God can do that. And each time I
So
always think,
I've enjoyed, Amanda, I've enjoyed the quiet moments. I've enjoyed going to just spending time with my family,
no,
watching silly movies like now Christmas movies. That is all we watch on a weekend. I've
wow,
enjoyed church on Facebook, on Zoom.
wow.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the quietness of it.
We thank you, Lord
But
Jesus.
people dying, obviously,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
losing their jobs. There's that side of things as well. That
Mm,
has been heartbreaking, especially here in the UK. We've lost many people. I don't know about Canada. I know
bad.
America, so many have died.
The rise is so bad to the point that they've actually increased the restrictions in Alberta, to say the least, because different provinces
Really?
they have different laws, different, yeah, federal government is
Yeah.
investing. So Alberta is on the rise. I think we're now second in terms of, yeah,
Wow.
it's so bad, it's bad, and all we can do
Yeah.
is just try and stay safe, right? It's masks all the time, wash your hands as often as
Yeah.
you can, just, you know, do your best, you do diligence to do, to just stay safe and
Yeah.
do what it is that we
And
have to.
leave the rest to God.
Yeah, and just trust.
Yeah.
I know it kind of sucks
Yeah.
when we are Wara and you're thinking pandemic and you're thinking shabatana. You know what I mean? It sucks.
No, I know.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. We're gonna have to trust God, and then that's the moment yet not isusu vasara vachona. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why
Yes.
he's
Yes.
left you. You're still alive and you didn't make it 6 feet under. Right. I also lost
It's
a friend
so
I grew up
true.
with who was a brother due to COVID. Right. So it's one of
Oh, shame. Oh, so
think about
sorry.
it. Oh no, it's okay. Yokuti, when you think about it,
Yeah.
you're like ndakachengeterwei, right?
I know. I know. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's been an interesting year. It's been an interesting year. And I've also felt an urgency in my spirit.
yeah,
Could you do it now? Do it now.
mm,
Whatever you have to do it now. Up
yeah.
to now, I don't really know why I feel like that, because I've never felt like that before. But
Oh,
this is why you see my second song is not even out yet. But
mm,
we're already working on the third and fourth song. We're
wow,
already working on two songs now, because
wow,
there's that urgency. And I think maybe because I've wasted a lot of time. I don't really know. I'm
mm,
just going with the flow.
right, right. And you have to, whatever it
Yes.
is, just keep going, right? And so,
Yes.
and so, is there any hidden meaning in any of your music, or it's just as it comes in your spirit, to so to speak, seeing that it's
Um,
Mhm,
so far,
mhm,
with highest praise,
mhm.
it was like a hello world, I'm here. So
Yeah.
it's like a hello song.
Like,
Anybody
hello, we
here?
see
This
you. Oh, we actually we felt your presence. We already felt your presence.
Yeah, it was like a hello song. And now Most High God
Mhm.
is the introduction of me.
Oh wow.
Because we had two songs. We actually did two songs, and I had to choose which one. And
Mhm.
this is the challenge I have, you see, because I have so many songs, and knowing which one to go for. So in my spirit, I felt if I go for Most High God, it's introducing me to the
Right.
world,
Yeah.
because it's about my personal journey. It's very personal to me. I'm under that song. It's a very emotional song. It's very spiritual, but it talks about my whole life from
Wow.
the time I was raised by my grandparents, all the stuff I went through
Uh-huh.
to this date. That is in that
Wow.
song, Most High God.
And
And I
in
even
3 minutes,
writing it.
in 3 minutes, summarized in
No,
three minutes.
it's we managed to do it in just over 5 minutes.
Oh, hallelujah. Okay. I can't wait to hear that. Okay. Me, I'm actually thinking
Yeah,
standard is 3 minutes. Okay. Five, a little bit up.
no, we a
Wow.
little bit because it was difficult. And the producer who we worked with, he's in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
He asked me, "How did you get the song?" When I told him, he's very spiritual. Oh my God, he's amazing. When I told him, everything changed. He said, "That changes everything. It changes everything. Now I have to tap into that in order to play it right, to do justice to the song." And then he created the melody and everything. And writing it, I was crying. That's how emotional it was for me,
Nice.
writing the song.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a release of everything. Like, be it
Yes.
good, be it bad, be it just to say
Yes.
this is me, undressing yourself. So to
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
I
And
can't
giving glory to God
yeah,
because the focus is on Him,
yeah, absolutely.
remembering
Absolutely.
everything that I've been through, that He's always been there. So it will relate to many people. If anybody has been through some stuff, they will
Yeah.
definitely relate to that song, realizing that God, He's the Most High God. That's the
Right.
name of the song,
Right.
Most High God.
I'm waiting for
Mhm.
it. Guys, need to just listen, tune in, because we better put this in the top 10.
Oh,
Hopefully, we'll get it
please,
in.
we need to.
Definitely. So then how do you balance? You're talking about being a nurse. Are you still in nursing and then doing music on the side? And if so, how do you balance family life, nursing, music? And I hear you got amazing babies too. And I'm like, okay, now how does she do it?
I do you know, it's just God's grace,
Hmm.
because not only do I work, we also run our own business, and then we have 4 kids. We have 4 children.
Wow.
But because of my husband, again, I can't take the credit. It's teamwork. If
Hmm.
you see, like now I'm here with you doing the interview, he's
Hmm.
settling the girls, putting them to bed. So
Oh,
it's teamwork. So
wow.
where I can't be there, he fills in the gap,
Hmm.
and then we do things together. So it's just good teamwork. I'm just
Yeah.
blessed with an amazing husband, guys. I have to brag about the guy. He
Okay.
truly is special. He
So,
really
guys,
is.
I know there's a whole lot of a lot of women, single women out there thinking, "Good, am I ever gonna find that one person who's gonna support my vision, my dream?" It is possible, and look at
Very
our sister
possible.
here, Bridget. She has such an amazing supporting husband, and you have to don't settle for less, all in the name of. I know good right now people want to settle down and for the
Yeah.
right reasons, but just trust God and His timing more than
Yes.
anything,
And he
right?
will give you the right one. He will give you the right person that will
Yeah.
support. That won't be intimidated by your talents and your gifts.
Mhm.
So he's very supportive. We run our own business. We work.
Mhm.
We have a family, and
Mhm.
I'm doing music. And I push. I'm not somebody who rests. I push.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
so good. I feel so inspired. I feel so inspired. So, do you think that one day you're going to fully get into music 100%? How is the music industry in terms of progress financially? Do you think you ever get to that point where you're like, I am now leaving nursing and then full into music?
Definitely, that time will come, and I will not be living in the UK anymore because I really don't have plans to stay here at all.
You want to go
Honestly,
back?
I want to go home. This
Uh,
is not home. It's never been home. Imagine I've been here for
yeah,
a
yeah,
long time, but my heart has never ever accepted that I'm British now,
yeah,
on
yeah.
paper,
On
but
paper,
I'm Zimbabwean.
yeah.
Will always be Zimbabwean. Even my next song,
Uh,
it's to do with Zimbabwe. That's my next song. I
uh,
shouldn't be saying it. Maybe I should just keep quiet.
but
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 it's
it is what it is. Like it is what we all
Yeah,
feel.
but my heart,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, my heart, Amanda, is home. I'm
All of
just
us.
one of those girls who ended up living in England for many, many years, but I've never left Zimbabwe. So
Yeah,
this is why we run our own business. We believe God is going to bless us financially,
yeah.
and I'll be able to do music full time. But
Right.
apart from that, I love helping people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
absolutely love helping people. So we're in the process of setting up my charity organization.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
is my absolute. That is it. That's the thing for me.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
You know, we applaud you for it, and we're so excited for you. And we're here at After Five Radio. We love supporting people's businesses, people's charities, and what they do, because I know not a lot of people come in with a good spirit to say, I want to help my fellow Zimbabwean. It's I want to help
yes,
my fellow Zimbabwean, but no, that's why we have After Five Radio. Even like today, we have the Fat and the Furious. We're also doing a ride from Harare to Bulawayo, cycling,
oh wow,
right? Fundraising for charity for this
yeah,
Christmas and festive season. And to us, we're like, guys, team, let's support these guys. And we're all out there with
yeah,
you guys and get to support Zimbabweans, to Zimbabweans, because that is the only
definitely.
way that we can put ourselves on the map. Look at Nigerians. Niger kaita sabona. No,
Amanda,
oga, no. Unokasiwa uri muzimba chimbomira ntengendesa oga wangu first iwewe.
vanosapotana vanhu veve. They
And
honestly head off.
yeah,
They're
yeah, yeah.
amazing. And it breaks my heart because the
Mm,
Zimbabweans were not really like that, and I
mm,
don't know why though. I
yeah.
actually don't know why. But
But
my
don't
heart
worry,
is
I guess we will know why, because Tough Love Giggles, we're gonna be talking about those uncomfortable conversations, because I was like,
yes,
we need to talk about it and come to a point where we need to separate this whole division. There is, yeah, I am bilingual and I have to deal with the division
yeah,
in my country. Zvinoita kuti tisasapotane like that, which is sad,
yes.
right?
It's
But
really, really sad. Yeah, it's really sad. So it
but
will be
I
interesting to follow that.
Oh,
Really
definitely.
interesting.
I will tag you, and and tag everybody. I'm like, guys, come on out. Timbo Tower, Timbo Gwereketa here on After Five Radio. But
Definitely. Yeah.
we're
Uh,
here to support you, and would be happy to support your charity. Just let us know, and we will post it all over
definitely.
social media.
Yes, I will. I will. Once it's up and running, I'll let you know.
No, that is so awesome. So, any last words before we even end our interview today? Any last words to anybody who's thinking to get into music or chase the gospel industry in good spirit?
Yeah.
In good spirit, because we know some people do it for the money instead of
Yes.
focusing on the main reason they've been called for that purpose.
Yes. I think what I can say, even though I'm at the start of
Mm,
I've been singing all my life, but as gospel artist, I believe I'm
mm.
at the start. And for me, what keeps me going, because it's very challenging, like you're saying, you're not getting any money out of it.
Oh yeah.
But for me, because it's my purpose, it's my calling,
Mm,
just know why you're doing it, establish why you're doing it, because
mm,
if you don't really understand why, you will struggle when the challenges come, then you want to quit. But for me,
mm,
because I know I'm truly called to do this,
mm.
I don't seek approval from anyone, because I know who called me.
Yeah.
I'm not really moved by love and likes. When you post something, sometimes people get excited. Oh, I got so many likes, I got so many loves.
Yeah.
I got delivered out of that, Amanda. Whether one person likes or two people, I
Yeah.
don't even notice it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere. I
Yeah.
know where I'm going. God
Yeah.
has called me to do this.
Yeah.
But one thing that I know is people like yourself that believe in me so much, that encourage me.
Mm.
It will make sense, Amanda. I know
Yeah.
one day people are going to look back and say, wow, this is where she started from.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
So,
know what's
so
even funny, when you even mention numbers? People
yeah,
are watching.
I
People are watching.
know, but they don't say nothing though.
People are watching. And you
They
wonder, Kasima like Acho Anodura. Like,
sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself
which is
because
okay.
I get inspired, but I don't even care anymore, because
That's
there's
it.
every single time there's always one or two people that will come to my inbox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Some people, because now I've started doing this morning devotion,
Mm.
having Zim Inspired really helps because they're saying people need to relate to you. So
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that I go to bed like between now and 10
Yeah.
and I'm out.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock is my downtime where I'm winding down, watch a bit of telly,
Yeah.
go on social media. But then I'm up 3 in the morning or 4 a.m.
Yeah.
and I have my morning devotion. I've been doing that for years, Amanda, years. Many,
Wow.
many years. So now I'm trying to bring that onto the social media with a
Mm.
puffy face, no makeup, with my gown dressing. But I have to be real. As
Yes.
much as you may see nice glossed up photos of me all
Mm-hmm.
made up with makeup, but there's the real side of
Mm-hmm.
me, which is what I want people to relate to,
Yeah.
with the no makeup,
Authenticity.
wearing a dress. Yes.
Authenticity sells. It does
Yeah.
sell. Wow.
So just be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I can advise somebody. Never try to copy anybody.
Yeah.
There can only be one you. Be yourself. Believe in yourself more than other people. Other people will come on board later, but
Yeah.
you need to believe in your vision. You need to believe who you are. And when the tough gets going, keep pushing
Yeah.
because challenges will come. I've only been doing this for a couple of years, but I've already faced some challenges. But I
Yeah.
keep pushing, I keep moving, and surround yourself with people that speak life to you.
Mm.
Surround yourself with negative people because some people will tell you, what are you doing? Somebody said to me about Highest Praise is a song that you play in the gym. Like, what are you trying to do? Yes.
And then speaking of which, guess what? Somebody actually listens to your song when they're in the gym. One of my
Yes.
girls. She's like,
Really?
yes, yesterday when I
Wow.
was live, she's like, oh my gosh, Amanda, this is now my jam in the gym every time I go to. I was like, I'm glad.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Is also based in UK. So sometimes, the reason why when I give my top 10, I always try and emphasize, oh yeah, now I'm taking you to the UK. And you know how everybody's
Yes.
like, oh yes, UK in the house and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Yes.
no, 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 no.
Yes.
Now I'm going to take you to Canada. You need to listen to a Canadian product and stuff like that. So, it's you, Leslie Mazzorera, and I'm like, geez, okay, UK, you're doing it. We get it. And I'm like, my Canadians, come on now, let's do better. And they're like, oh, we're playing this in the gym. I was like, good. As long as
Yes.
you're jamming it, I love it. I love it.
That's as long as the name of the Lord is being lifted up. I don't care whether in a club or what, as long as his name is lifted high. That's the main thing.
Yes.
Yes.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. And we look forward to more of your music and your charity and everything that's coming for you. Please do not hesitate to share with us. Definitely, we would like to showcase it on After Five Radio.
That would be my pleasure. Thank you so much, Amanda.
You're
You're
welcome.
lovely. You're very bubbly.
I'm crazy. And so
You're crazy like me.
I love your energy. I love your energy. I love it. I
Oh,
know a
me
lot of
too.
people, I can't even keep up with myself. So I feel sorry for people. If I can't keep up with myself as the owner of the body, I don't know about other people.
I wish I could meet you in person, maybe one day.